Well, I say, wow. You see, this is what happens. Everybody's experienced this before. The day you move out all the furniture in your living room to make way for the Christmas deco, you get an echo! Echo! Echo. Doesn't work in here apparently, but it's still pretty empty in here. I got a camera, a tripod, and a chair. And it's cold. I got no socks. Alright, anyway, enough of that. That was a different side of you don't want to see. My philosophy is better late than never. If you don't get it up and you don't get it up, you don't get it up. And, since people want to know about it, I thought, hey, it's a week late, but whatever, man, as my friend Bob would say. So, Black Friday 2010. What are my thoughts on it? How was my first ever Black Friday? How was venturing into the dangerous world of November 26th? Or 6th? Whatever. Last Friday after Thanksgiving. Did I get mauled by people? Who got stabbed over Connect? And who ended up in a hospital bed? All your answers will be revealed in a short minute after a word from our sponsors. We ain't got no sponsors. YouTube doesn't have sponsors except for Yoplait yogurt. Anyone else get tired of seeing that ad all the time? Yogurt, Yoplait. Oh my god, this chick lost 20 pounds using Yoplait. Hot damn, that's crazy. Alright, so my Black Friday essentially just boiled down to me and a couple of my friends ganging up in the car at 6 o'clock a.m. going to a Best Buy and Target and having it overcrowded, more overcrowded than usually. It wasn't like how I pictured it in the media, like all these people bum rushing to get to the front, grabbing the Connects and the TVs that weigh like 3,000 pounds, yet they can still carry it, and mass media, and essentially it was just overcrowded and we had to wait online for 45 minutes, and that's what it boiled down to. So, my Black Friday this year wasn't what people would expect. People thought I was going to get like all the hot items, like the 42-inch TV that was only like $300 and stuff, but I just essentially ended up buying movies and one game. And I think it was just because it's getting close to the holiday seasons. I don't want to buy the stuff that I know I'm going to get. Because here's the thing, when you have a job, you can buy the stuff you want, but then when you're in the holiday season, you don't really want to, because if someone's going to get that for you, then what do you want to get, People are saying, oh, there are a lot more stuff you can get, but that don't work like that, If there's something I want, I'll wait to get for Christmas. And of course, holiday time, you got to think about your family and your friends. You got to get gifts for them too. So I didn't want to spend over like $100. And I think I kept my quota at $100 for stuff. So without me blabbering on for 2 minutes and 45 seconds, let's get on with the pickups. So I picked up 3 Blu-rays, 1 TV series, and a video game from Best Buy and Target. And I just gotta mention, I only picked up one thing at Best Buy, the rest I picked up was Target because I could only find anything at Best Buy that I didn't want because it was a good gift for Christmas. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so as far as the Blu-rays go, I'll start with the one without a slipcase. Okay, I'm not gonna explain about it. Invictus. This is the movie that is, it's an adaptation of essentially what happened in South Africa after Nelson Mandela was released from prison after like 30 years, and how he used the 1995 Rugby World Cup as a way of bringing the country together. And a couple thoughts based on the movie. While I thought it was a good movie, I think that Clint Eastwood really missed on the opportunity. Like, because when I envisioned they were making a movie about Nelson Mandela's life, I was like, it just had this feeling that it was going to be this huge thing, But he kind of missed on it. Like, you can already tell how the movie's going to end in the trailer. And, that's saying a lot, because actually it's pretty sad that it ends like that. But I thought it was great. Nelson Mandela made an excellent, what? No, Morgan Freeman made an excellent Nelson Mandela. It's like his portrayal is just spot on. He's got the accent down, the way he walks, everything. And Matt Damon, he made a pretty good Francois. It wasn't the best, but, But I liked it. And yeah, it's definitely a movie that you want to watch. If just rent it. I wouldn't recommend buying it, since the highest grade I would give it to 7, because it's pretty generic. You know what's gonna happen. Oh, these guys gotta come together. They gotta work. And yeah, that's essentially it. I'm sorry that my definition might piss off some of the fans of it. I'm just not in a good mood at the moment, so I got a lot of shit on my head. Do I have shit on my head? No. I got a lot of things on my mind right now. So the second movie is one that I really wanted to see for a while. When it was in theaters, a lot of the way the trailers portrayed it, it was like this funny satire comedy movie depicting World War II. I think I just gave it away. And it has one of my favorite actors in it. And the way the trailer showed it, you know, I thought it was a bunch of laughs. But then when I started the movie, I'm just like, okay, this shit is serious, damn. And it's a film by a very notable director, Inglourious Bastards. It's not what I expected it would be. I thought it was going to be a comedy movie about these World War II, I forgot the word, it's on the top of my head. But you know what I'm talking about, like trying to free Germany, like, you know, what's he said? It's like, we're here to kill some not Nazis. The way he said it was funny. I think it was Nazis. I don't know, you guys. It's pretty cold in here. And, you know, it's told through, like, different perspectives of characters. Like, one moment you would have Brad Pitt's character, and then you would have, like, Hitler, and then all these other people. And it's somehow intertwined into one story. And I'm, like, halfway through this. I didn't get a chance to watch it since I didn't have a lot of time in my hands that day, since I had a big term paper due the next day, and I don't know why I was just watching this. But it's pretty great. You know, I like it. I'm probably going to get down to finish this, and then you guys can see a full impressions on Inglourious Bastards, a film by Quentin Tarantino. That's why I hate it. I hate when they put, like, in bold print, a film by Quentin Tarantino, a film by J.J. Abrams. I mean, we can already tell it's your movie by, you know, directors. It's not like me saying, oh, hey, this is made by J.J. Abrams, I'm going to buy it because it's going to be equally as good as the other ones, you know? I hate when people do that. It's like, they have to put in bold caption, like, Brad Pitt, and then the movie title's like this tiny. You know, that's one of the ploys I hate from Hollywood. They try to drag people in based on actor alone, but like it, love or hate it, we got to deal with it in this society, so that sucks. And the third Blu-ray, and the last Blu-ray, was a Disney Pixar movie, and first thing I gotta say is when it comes to making Blu-rays, I gotta say Pixar is one of the best. Maybe it's because Pixar is all digital, so it looks better in a sense, like you're gonna see like more like, oh my god, so epic, like oh my god, man, for all the graphic cores out there. And I think this is a Pixar movie that really a lot of people didn't like, or they didn't understand, or they just didn't feel it fit with all the Pixar stuff. I mean, there's like a whole group of Pixar. There's the Pixar films, and there's like the Pixar outcast that no one likes. And this is one of those Pixar outcasts, but I definitely enjoyed it. It was a great movie, and that's Ratatouille. Great film. I really enjoyed it. It was a different take on like Pixar stuff. It still had the essence of a Pixar film, but it was just so different in a sense, you know? It's like everything after this was different. I mean, Ratatouille, then we had WALL-E, and then we had Up, and then we had Toy Story 3, and I think Toy Story 3 is where they kind of go back to the Pixar roots. And I think we got another one coming out soon. I think we got Cars 2. You know, I don't know why they're making a Cars 2. I would have loved an Incredibles 2 even more. Just got announced on Blu-ray. But Ratatouille is definitely a great film. I recommend anybody watch it. I think it says it was the best film, it was the best reviewed film of the year. And the Blu-ray quality is just incredible. It's great when looking at like characters like Remy and the fur on them, not fur, the hair on them, you know, it's just like, oh wow, for all you graphic horrors out there, there's something you can enjoy. You can enjoy looking at a rat in high definition eating cheese. There you go. Enjoy that, guys. So yeah, Ratatouille. And the last DVD, movie, TV media was a TV series that actually got introduced by my teacher. See, because we have a film class, and we would watch notable films like that were so shocking and impacting. You know, of course, we watched like The Dark Knight, Blade Runner, Gone with the Wind, like all of the big name movies that were that's gonna go down in history. And we were watching this TV series because what we were dealing with was how the absence of an audio, like sound, like laugh track affects like a scene. Cause like, it's actually a pretty interesting thing. You know, it's like some scenes where you think you're supposed to laugh, but you don't. And somehow yet there's an audio track. It's like, this is like one of those things where it's like, oh wow, so essentially they did have an audio track to that because I didn't laugh at that. But it's a pretty funny series, you know, and I got it on sale at Target for $12. And it's a series that really speaks out to like all the nerds and geeks out there. It's sort of like a satire, like how people portray nerds and geeks in the media, like, oh, they always talk about all this stuff, but they do it in a comical way. It's like they're aware of what they're talking about, and that's The Big Bang Theory, season 1. And from the second I loaded this thing up, I was just laughing on the floor, like the things that this guy in particular, his name is Sheldon, I think he's played by I think Jim Parsons, I think that's his name. He's hilarious. He's just a funny guy. It's like the stuff he says. And I really enjoyed The Big Bang Theory season 1. Like, there were, like, as the episodes went on, my laughing from laugh out loud just went down, and just like, oh yeah, just a chuckle or two every episode. But it's still a pretty good series nonetheless. I think it's like too much of 2.5 Men is, because one of the creators I think does 2.5 Men. Yeah, Chuck Lorre, and I do not like 2.5 Men. I actually wanted to get into it, like when it was on FX, and then people were like, oh no, don't watch it. And then I watched it, and I'm like, oh, this shit is as bad as people are saying. So it's got the essence in there, if that bothers you, if you don't like 2.5 Men. So, yeah, The Big Bang Theory. I can't wait to pick up more seasons because I think it's a hilarious show. And last but not least, holy shit, we're here for 11 minutes. You see, I can really babble on. See, like, that's why I think people like watching my YouTube streams. I can just babble for like 3 hours, and people will never get annoyed of it. Is a game that I already own on Xbox 360, but I just saw this at an amazing price. And for the amount of content you're getting in this, who wouldn't pass this up? Damn. And that is Battlefield Bad Company 2 Ultimate Edition on the PlayStation Triple. I think I'm gonna start calling it the PlayStation Triple now. You know, I'm not gonna do Trey for Life like the Trey Brotherhood. I think they disbanded now, but Battlefield Bad Company 2, and I just gotta say, it's great to be back home on the Battlefield turf. You know, because I've been on Call of Duty for the past month, and just going back to Battlefield, the whole teamwork, you are not alone, you are one with your squad feeling just brought back a lot of great memories of the summer, and I'm glad to be back home on Battlefield, you know, so I'm not going to get off anytime soon unless I have to finish up some, like, of the Sly Cooper games. And I love how it says, Battlefield Bad Company 2 is a better game than Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the New York Times. Try saying that to a Call of Duty fanboy, see how they react. You know, I've met some freaking weird Call of Duty fans. So, Bad Company 2 Ultimate Edition, it comes with all of the VIP stuff when you get the limited edition, along with Battlefield 1943, which is a great game, Onslaught mode, which is a fucking piece of shit, and yeah, that's essentially what it comes with. And you do get like a voucher, like, actually it's not a voucher, it's like an ad for Battlefield Vietnam, which is coming this fall. Well, it is fall. It's almost winter, which I will definitely be getting. Flare Demon, you know, me and you, we're gonna be on that 24/7, bro. And yeah, that's it. You know, I think I'll do a review on Bad Company 2 since I've beaten it before. And I've beaten it on Xbox. I'm gonna play it on this, and then I'll do a review, get my impressions on it. So, you guys, this was the end of my Black Friday pickups. If you guys want to see all of them, for anyone who cares, here they are. 5 things, all around $100. So I think it was a great deal. Christmas is on the way, so for all you guys, get your Christmas list together if you still do that, or tell your parents. Find out what you're going to buy for your friends, family, loved ones. I've already started shopping on Amazon. Got all those gifts so far for all my friends, and now I'm just working on my family. Got to think what they want. I just might up and ask them because, I mean, who cares, honestly? Like, oh, it's going to be a surprise, man. But, yeah, so it's the end of this Black Friday pickups video. Yeah, I'm not going to make any promises about other videos, so, yeah, see you guys later. Did the wrong hand again, didn't I?